Yeah, we'll wait. For the committee members, before we open up, I'm going to open up the executive session for 1 o'clock. All right, so the time being 1 o'clock, welcome to Public Works and Highways. We have an executive session scheduled to begin now. I'm going to go into recess for no more than 10 minutes, and we will resume at that time. Republicans and Democrats are going to caucus. Thank you.
Okay. And what I'll do with it, we'll meet over by the window next to Representative Gregg, and as I said, so we'll
Thank you, all one more time here. Welcome you back from recess, Public Works and Highways, executive session. We are going to take up our 5 bills that are before the committee today. And that'll be, I believe, the end of our work that we have before us. So I would like to, I'm going to take a little bit out of order. I'm going to save House Bill 110 for the last. And we're going to start with, on our list here, House Bill 199.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes,
I make the motion of ITL on House Bill 199.
motion made by Cloutier to ITL House Bill 199.
Second.
Seconded by Mills. Further discussion on House Bill 199?
Mr. Chair?
Yes.
I have talked to the prime sponsor, and she is okay with ITLing this bill. I have some major concerns, the way it's written, and I know there's another bill that we will consider next year as a full house and probably this committee, so we can further debate this issue next year, but do not think this bill is ready to pass, and in any case, the prime sponsor is more comfortable with ITL. Thank you.
Not the bill that we're.
Yes. Reg Faulkner.
I'm not sure, Tom, is it 199, the rail appropriation is the one before us?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I had that click-
you're right. It is.
Okay, yeah.
Right, so I
Yeah,
just
sorry,
think for the record
apologize.
that I
Sorry
support
about
ITL because
Yeah,
this is
I
essentially,
confused it with 361. I apologize.
okay, no problem. I just think we-
199, okay, I'll go back. This is something we've done in the past. Our committee has always done this. We put it in just as a placeholder in case for some reason this money for the Carroll, Stratford, and Coos County freight rail improvement projects do not make it in the capital budget. And I have done this for years with often or either Representative McConkey or Representative Graham. And usually in the end, we haven't needed it because it ends up in the capital budget. So this bill is no longer necessary. So I would ask that we approve the ITL motion because we no longer need this bill. Thank you.
Motion still made by Cloutier, seconded by Mills.
Correct.
Thank you. If you're in favor of the motion, ITL relative to the appropriation of the Carroll, Stratford, Coos County freight line improvement projects, you'll signify by saying aye. Aye. You want a roll call? Roll call. Okay. Any further discussion before the roll call?
And I apologize, Mr. Chair, for confusing my bills.
If that's the worst thing that happens to us today, Mr. Vice Chair, we'll be fine. Please, Mr. Clerk, call the roll.
Representative
Motion's
Cloutier,
Yes.
Representative Mills votes yes. Representative Fadolfi,
Yes.
Representative Newton.
Clerk's not here.
I'm sorry. Representative Kaczynski,
Yes.
Representative Bowden. Representative Boyd,
Boyd votes aye.
Representative Melvin,
Yes.
Representative Bogert,
Yes.
Representative Connor is not here. Representative Jack,
Yes.
Representative Abbott,
Yes.
Representative Edgar,
Aye.
Representative Faulkner,
Yes,
Representative Newman,
Yes.
Representative Eaton,
Yes.
Representative Peterson,
Yes.
our Representative Guest, Greg,
Yes.
Representative Juris,
yes.
Chairman McConkey.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, the vote is 18-0 EA.
Thank you. We will now move on.
Excuse me, Mr. Chair,
Yes,
should we put this on consent? I don't object myself, but
there's no funds. Any objection to putting this on consent calendar? Seeing none, we'll put it on consent. Thank you for that. Next bill we will take up is, we've already started the conversation, House Bill 361, relative Peace Development Authority Board of Directors. And Representative Clute, did you have a motion?
Yes, I would move ITL on House Bill 361. And basically, this is the speech I just gave on the first bill. As I said, I got confused. I have a problem with the way the bill is written, and in any case, next term, we are going to consider a similar bill, as I said. So I think it's a bill which is a little bit better, and I'm keeping an open mind on. But in any case, I talked to the prime sponsor, and she is comfortable with ITLing House Bill 361.
Any further discussion?
We need a second.
A second would be,
I second that.
thank you, Representative Mills. Motion's been made and seconded to ITL House Bill 361. Any further discussion? Seeing none. If you are in favor of the motion, when your name is called, signify by saying aye. If you're opposed, nay. And the clerk will call the roll.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Representative Cloutier.
Yes.
Representative Mills votes yes. Representative Fadolfi.
Yes.
Representative Kaczynski.
Yes.
Representative Bowden. Representative Boyd.
Boyd votes aye.
Representative Melvin.
Yes.
Representative Bogert.
Yes.
Representative Connors. Representative Jack.
Yes.
Representative Abbott.
Yes.
Representative Edgar.
Aye.
Representative Faulkner.
Yes.
Representative Newman.
Yes.
Representative Eaton.
Yes.
Representative Peterson. Representative Peterson.
Peterson, correct. Yes.
Representative Gregg.
Yes.
Representative Juris.
Yes.
Chairman McConkey.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, the motion passes 18-0.
Thank you.
And again, I'm okay with consent. I mean, unless anybody, I guess.
Any objections to being on the consent calendar? Seeing none, thank you. We will move to House Bill 456, relative to collecting road tolls on the output of separately metered electric vehicle chargers. Recognize Representative Mills for a motion.
Mr. Chair, I vote ITL.
Motion is made to ITL. Is there a second to the motion? Second,
Who seconded, please?
Eaton. Discussion? Seeing none. If you're in favor of the motion to ITL, you'll signify by saying aye on House Bill 456 FN. If you're opposed, nay. When the clerk is ready.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Representative Cloutier.
Yes.
Representative Mills votes yes. Representative Fadolfi. Representative Kaczynski. Representative Bowden. Representative Boyd.
Boyd votes aye.
Representative Melvin.
Yes.
Representative Bogert.
Yes.
Representative Jack.
Yes.
Representative Abbott.
Yes.
Representative Edgar.
Aye.
Representative Faulkner.
Yes.
Representative Newman.
Yes.
Representative Eaton.
Yes.
Representative Peterson.
Yes.
Representative Gregg.
Yes.
Representative Juris.
Yes.
Chairman McConkey.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, the vote passes 18-0.
Thank you. We will move to House Bill 6
Wait, do we want to put that
on consent. Is there any objection to putting it on consent? Seeing none. Thank you. We'll move on to House Bill 606 FN, requiring construction of state buildings or state-funded projects to contain electric vehicles, EV charging infrastructure. I recognize Representative Mills for a motion.
Mr. Chair, I move interim study on HB 606.
Seconded.
Motion made by Mills, seconded by Boyd. Discussion.
Mr. Chairman.
Representative Cludier.
I'm going to vote in favor of interim study. I think this is a well-intentioned bill, but I think it does need some work in the sense it talks about state buildings and state-funded housing projects. I'm not aware of any housing projects. And I also believe there's another bill that transportation, a study committee, House Bill 111, and I'm anxious. I've not seen a final report, which should have been filed on November 1st. So I'd like to take a look at that and with this bill and maybe work something out. But I think we should be careful about duplicating possibly something that transportation or the study committee on House Bill 111 is working. But I think this is an important issue and I commend the sponsors for doing this. But obviously this issue and this bill and 606 does need some work that we really need to do before we can pass it. Thank you.
Thank you. Further discussion? Concur with the vice chairman's thoughts on this bill. So with no further discussion, motion's been made, has been seconded. If you're in favor of the motion for interim study 606, you'll signify by saying aye. If you're opposed, nay. With that, the clerk will call the roll.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Representative Cludier.
Yes.
Representative Mills votes yes. Representative Fadolfi.
Yes.
Representative Kaczynski. Yes. Representative Bowden. Yes. Representative Boyd.
Boyd votes aye.
Representative Melvin.
Yes.
Representative Bogert.
Yes.
Representative Jack.
Yes.
Representative Abbott.
Yes.
Representative Edgar.
Aye.
Representative Faulkner.
Yes.
Representative Newman.
Yes.
Representative Eaton.
Yes.
Representative Peterson.
Yes.
Representative Gregg.
Yes.
Representative Juris.
Yes.
Chairman McConkey.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, the motion passes 18-0. Interim study.
So on the motion of interim study, it goes to the floor and the floor will then decide. Am I right on that? Mr. Chairman?
Yes,
So
that
it's
is
going to
correct.
be
It's
that.
not like retain. We will have to bring this to the floor, and I don't know if there'll be any debate, but it is possible it could be debated and needs to be voted on by the full House. But unless there's any objection, we could put it, I believe we can put it on consent with an interim, even with an interim study.
We can?
We're okay with that? Okay, so without objection, we will put it on the consent. Brings us to our last piece of work for today. House Bill 110, prohibiting the use of state funds for new passenger rail projects. I just want to note that the committee had been sent a couple of correspondences that I know were passed along. The chair will recognize Representative Mills for a motion.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. At this point, I move interim study.
Seconded.
Motion made by Mills, seconded by Boyd. Interim study, House Bill 110. Is there discussion?
Mr.
Representative
Chairman,
Cleary.
I think this is a very contentious and controversial issue. I realize we are still gathering, I think, data, and I think Gasset is considering, I don't know if they're going to put it in, but even if we did put it in term study, we're probably going to continue with this issue, and it may be part of the debate on the 10-year plan next year. So the bill itself, I have some problems with. So I'm commend, but I know there are some concerns that the sponsors of the bill are concerned about. So I suppose it's better to listen to them and why they object to passenger rail. I'm, by the way, on the opposite side, but I'm trying to keep an open mind. So I think interim study for now will delay the process until we can maybe debate it further next year, maybe as part of the 10-year plan. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there further discussion? Okay, seeing none. The motion has been made and seconded, House Bill 110 to go to interim study prohibiting the use of state funds for new passenger rail projects. If you're in favor of the motion, to go to interim study, you'll signify by saying aye, and if you're opposed, it will be nay. With that, the clerk will call the roll.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Representative Cloutier.
Yes.
Representative Mills votes yes. Representative Fadolfi.
Aye.
Representative Kaczynski. Representative Bowden. Representative Boyd.
Boyd votes aye.
Representative Melvin.
Aye.
Representative Bogert.
Yes.
Representative Jack.
Yes.
Representative Abbott.
Yes.
Representative Edgar.
Aye.
Representative Faulkner.
Yes.
Representative Newman.
Yes.
Representative Eaton.
Yes.
Representative Peterson.
Yes.
Representative Gregg.
Yes.
Representative Juris.
Yes.
Chairman McConkey.
Chairman votes aye.
Mr. Chair, the motion passes 18-0 for interim study.
And would anyone have issue with putting it on consent? Seeing none, we'll start there with it. And I want to thank the committee for coming in today. I want to thank those that are present. And for those that are present and to my committee, this is why I love this committee. Thank you for your time. Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All right. Favor of the motion, aye. Any opposed? We are adjourned.